stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got
the stream up. I'm drawing up.
Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in
Oh. Why that shit just cut off on him? Shit goofy. Yeah, he had a couple songs he didn't even really play. That's not the real Gucci. That ain't the real Gucci, man. That's Gucci lookalike. Everybody got a lookalike, man. Everybody got a lookalike, man.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Arizona Cardinals. And this carries into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. Three tight ends are out there. Yeah, movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Watson to give. This is Johnson. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
25, Duke Johnson.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game. When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson flushed out right. He may try and run for this. The ball comes out, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way.
They are not ready for us.
And they bring this one back. A scoop and score, a fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra
point. That nigga Deshaun Watson just got hurt.
And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Is good.
Oh, he alright.
Yeah, he alright. Cardinals 7.
He came back.
So here's the kickoff now as I get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. On 1st and 10, Watson. Screenplay, Johnson.
What screen?
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
A gain of 16.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
7-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He's got a 1st down and then some in midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the 1st. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Johnson. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Duke Johnson, the ball
Jordan
carrier.
Phillips is the one on the stop.
At the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Watson. And he finds Stills, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 21. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st down, Houston.
The 1st carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
The Texan ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
15-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
My God.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Escaping the pressure right.
Fuck, man, they would not let me
He's got it. Touchdown,
man, I
Texans.
fucking tripped off my own, man.
Brandon Cooks. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
Is good.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball.
Let's go, Murray.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
1-yard line.
Let's go, Murray.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1.
That's a fucking touchdown. Stop it. That's cool. I got it back. Oh.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake.
I got it right back.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
I could not get there.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Ball up to the 35.
I could not get there. That was
good. Come up on 1st and 10.
Oh my God, good shit, Steve.
Now the pass
14
Kenny Stills.
14 up. He about to score. No, it's not. 7-14.
Get this deep onto Arizona's
good
side
shit,
of the
Steve. I ain't think you saw the switch off.
Big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. They'll try and run. This is Johnson.
All right, they just did the same thing to him.
Run there, 9 yards.
This motherfucker, man, he love no huddle, man.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in? And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
How the fuck he did that? I ain't got no problem. That's cool.
Johnson.
That's all you. Your players gonna get tired.
On the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Now we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
The game at 14.
That's all you.
I'm
not getting my fucking players tired.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
There's no fucking way, dog.
On the return as he'll get this to about
that
the
nigga just picked up speed, man.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting
he knew it was coming.
This type of a
I
game.
should have went back the other
right
way.
now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now this time Murray to throw it. That's complete to Edmonds, his
Stay
running
on your feet,
back.
boy.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Now a draw play with Drake, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. On the return comes Cobb. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They begin the drive with Johnson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Here's Watson. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the ball is out. Watson lost it, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
Yes, you did.
There he goes, right side. No, sir. And they bring this one back.
They try to make you die.
Fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona.
Yo, you gotta hit that jump. You gotta double tap it. You gotta hit score twice.
You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a 2nd time.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That's on the screen, cuz.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells
we on his ass. We making him fumble the rest of the game. We making him fumble the rest of the game, yo.
And they bring this one back.
Stop running with him, yo.
Touchdown for Arizona.
I'm giving out all his sticks.
Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Good shit.
Right.
You better not run. You better run out of bounds, nigga.
Bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
22 yards there, a 1st down. Now a 1st down throw, Watson.
Yes, sir.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
How the fuck you out-jump D-Hop?
Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That's some bullshit, man. Good pick, Steve. There's no way he should have out-jumped D-Hop, dog.
After the interception, here's Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Good pass.
And this one complete to Will Fuller. And some space here. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there just before halftime. 35 yards. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Keep your ass in bounds.
3 yards the gain there, second down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Come on, y'all. We need a pick. We need a pick right here. Oh, good run.
10th carry for Johnson.
We hitting though.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the red zone now, Watson flushed out right.
Give me that. We need that pick.
It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Intercepted. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead. Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation. Or go 4 verticals because why not? Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. On the return, Andy Isabella.
Ooh, go ahead.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
On the return, the Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a first and 10 at the 20. He starts by handing this off to Drake. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead. And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Wow! Oh, the ball! Good sack, yo. They would not let me throw that fucking ball away. That's sad.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that. Series to series, play to play. Snap comes to Murray and 1. Eluding the pressure right. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Good defense, Steve.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half. But they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated. I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. Now Cobb to return. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over first and 10. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now Johnson.
Ooh! Good juke, Steve. You just fucked me up.
Tackle made there by Buda Baker.
He just fucked me up, yo.
They did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah,
oh, my God. He tried to do it again.
Spot for second down. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Escaping the pressure right.
Thank you.
And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off down near the 5. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. A quick throw complete.
Of course, legal man downfield.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Of course, I hate that fucking RPO.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
That shit nutty.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. Steps away to his left.
Forcing passes,
and it's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3.
Give me that.
And man is Cooks.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
I was waiting for that shit,
use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. They're within 7 now at 28-21. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right.
Could not hit that hole.
First half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
You'll forgive me if I get excited about what we just saw there, won't you? I know I'm supposed to be neutral here, but those were terrific plays back-to-back defensively. They know what the mission is. They've got to force a punt here if they want to have a chance to win the game.
They absolutely do. Steps 1 and 2 done. Now they need this 3rd step. is Murray on third down. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Murray sets to throw on fourth.
Oh, my God. I dropped.
Side of the field at the 44.
This nigga Deshaun Watson get the run off.
And the Texans take over an excellent field position. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
The Texans first down.
Good shit. I couldn't switch my play.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Duke Johnson, the ball.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Peterson.
Watson forced out to his left. He'll run it, and he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in
running.
on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
No holding? No holding? Come on.
And he'll take this one in
for the fucking
touchdown.
Houston.
David Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
I can't even get off the line.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position. Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Drake. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. That catch good for only a couple. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain. Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1. On 3rd down, Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there. Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and that will come the offense as they take over. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. A
shotgun snap for Watson. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Hicks brought him down. An 8-yard pickup.
Watson now to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now
letting this nigga get up the field with 2 plays, yo.
Let the clock wind down.
I'm only using the fucking screen and the fucking slants that work, man.
He was brought down. A gain of
2
3,
fucking
second
plays is
down.
working,
The
dog.
Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the
Hey,
stoppage
what the
with just
fuck,
over a
dog?
minute to go in the game.
Ball
up to 26, 2nd and 7. Again, it's Johnson, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On 3rd down,
Thank you.
Johnson.
Ain't shit.
Calling no gain
On
there,
that
and
shit.
it leads to a 4th down.
On the tackle.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Murray to throw. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll finally be taken down, but he gets inside the Houston 20. To throw is Murray. Flushed out right.
Let's go, Andy.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
10-10 at their own 24-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And Cooks has it over the middle. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone.
Pass, Steve.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. One last throw here for Watson, eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Texans.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly.
Yo, I'm about to join up on y'all.